Arena in the Rushmore Plaza Civic Center in Rapid City as we get ready for the Black Hills Red Dogs and the Utah Warriors. Red Dogs 2-7, Warriors 5-4. Red Dogs coached by Damon Ware. Warriors, of course, won the Pacific Conference last year, went on to the finals of the NIFL, losing to the Ohio Valley Greyhounds when they were quarterbacked by Danny Ragsdale. Of course, Ragsdale now in Billings, but not really with Billings. If you heard our pregame show, he's injured. He's out for at least a couple of weeks and maybe even longer. And Billings and Sioux Falls are playing tonight in Sioux Falls. And by the way, in the first quarter of that game is tied at 14-14. He will kick the football off to the Utah Warriors, and deep for the Warriors will be number 32, Emmett White, 6'2", 210 veteran out of Utah State. Referee Jim Aberly toots the whistle, and we're ready to go. Here comes the kick, end over end. Going to be taken by White at the 2-yard line, out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Gets an opening down to the opposing 20, and down to about the 17-yard line where he's brought down. He found a hole, line running back behind him. He's back to pass on the first play, incomplete, short for the intended receiver, Emmett White, on the left side. He's C5, Idaho State. We'll see some action, and is in there now. And also up there is Robert Bilecki, 6'3", 300, Idaho State. Here's the pass completed down to the 10, and then to the 8-yard line goes Cody Jamison on the reception, and we're going to have Upland State, but he is new in there in defensive back for the Red Dogs. Also, Wright is in there in the Red Dog secondary. So here comes Doug Smith to lead him out. 2 to the left, 2 to the right in motion. Rolling, being chased now by Ronick. He's into the board, but a pass is incomplete and incomplete and broken up by Shedrick Harris a couple of weeks. But Doug Smith is one that popped right back up for this Utah team. 2 to the right in motion. Here's Smith handing it off to Bacon. Bacon trying to get off the left side. He's fried at the 5-yard line. For the most part, the Red Dogs defense not that strong in that game in Utah. Here's the carry, and only to about the 3. Bacon again, but he is greased at about the 3-yard line. He is down in the Sioux Falls game. Go ahead with that score. Thank you. It's 21-14, 21-14. Okay, Billings 21, Sioux Falls 14 at the half, and the Red Dogs have held. The Red Dogs defense has come through again with a big stop doing the job tonight against that Sioux Falls team who's undefeated in 6 straight at home. So the Red Dogs take over at their own 2-yard line with quarterback Terrence Bryant on the call. 2 to the left, 2 to the right in motion. He's being hustled. He gets the pass away. A long one. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for number 4, Mike Scott. Mike Scott was double covered down there. The Billings Sioux Falls score. Here's Terrence Bryant on the call. 2nd and 10 from his own 2. Double motion, back to pass. Pops it over to the right side, complete. Ryan Speed. Speed is up to the 18-yard line for a first down. He's into the wall at the 18-yard line. Putting us penalty yardage to be marked off out to the 27. 47 Maine, 6'3", 220. 56 Allred, 6'3", 250. And 57 Tapoya, 6'3", 320. Here's the play, a running play. He doesn't get anything. In fact, there'll be a loss on the play. Bart Amundsen, 6'3", 250 from Southern Utah. Kojima, McCormick, and Bell are in the secondary, as is Potter. Here's the play for the Red Dogs, 2nd and 10. From midfield, back to Bell. Oh, it gets away from Terrence. There's a flag down. The arm was going forward. The ball knocked loose. John Whitcraft, the umpire, is on the ground. I'm out. Oh, there's a flag on the field. They're talking to Utah. So he must have had some motion or something against the Black Hills Red Dogs. 9:50 to go in a first quarter that's been halting. Nothing. The big halt came when the Red Dogs the hands on the Red Dogs on lineman Adrian Brayboy. And that'll bring... No, it wasn't. That is 6 because it was 1st and 10. So it's 2nd and 16. And now as they get the play away, we have another flag go to the linesman. Dead ball fall. 2 to the right in motion. Jermaine Brooks and Ryan Speed back to pass for the Red Dogs. is Mark Frady, 6'4", 280, out of Fort Lewis College. Middle for the touchdown to Jermaine Brooks. Fresno State University. Ryan Speed and the snap of Devin Volsky, the long snapper tonight. Here's the kick. It is up and good. And there's time out of the field. 7:44 to go in the first quarter. The Black Hills.
RCS Construction has completed Project Snowfall.
Red Dogs lead it 7-0 after the 11-yard touchdown pass play from Terrence Bryant to Mike Scott. Here's the kickoff. Boy, it's so high, it'll nearly hit the scoreboard. Goes down in the hands of White at the 1. Out to the 15. He's a good return man. Out to the 20. Flag down. We had a clip, I think, back at the 14-yard line on the Warriors. There's a hold. Back to the 7. 6-yard penalty. Wyoming wins last night, beating Lincoln, so Wyoming's a game ahead of the Black Hills again. Black Hills still in the cellar. Here's Smith back to pass. Smith over the middle, completes it beautifully to Mike Rigel, who came in and saw a bit of action at quarterback last week. And he here's Smith under center, Bacon behind him. Here's the pop to the right, incomplete. It was inside the intended receiver, Emmett White, who stands there. Here's Smith under the center of John Watson, 6'6", 365 out of Dixie State. 2 to the right in motion, 1 to the left. Smith back to pass. Boy, nobody there except Shedrick Harris coming up on the ball, but he couldn't quite catch up with it. Third and 10 now for the Warriors. From the 23 of the Red Dogs, Smith back to pass. Smith rolling left, is going to run the ball, gets to the 15-yard line, is brought down there. At about the 15-yard line, shy of the Warriors, so appear to be going for it. 4th and 4 at the 16. Smith back to pass, being chased, gets it away for the corner. He's got a man. It's caught. He had to come out of the end zone to catch it on the 3-yard line, but it is a first down. It was Cody Waite, and he was in the end zone and open. We're again above the northeast corner of the field, right above the Red Dogs bench. Doug Smith on the call, gives it off to Bacon. Bacon cuts in. He is brought down, but he got a couple yards with a dive. In fact, got 3 to the 1-yard line. Frady's comes in. 4:03 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Red Dogs. Ball down inside the 1. 2nd down and goal. As Smith makes the call, gives to Bacon. Bacon trying to get it off the left side. And again, the defense comes through. Double teaming inside. They even stripped the ball away. Leon Weathersby had the ball in his hand when he came up from the for Utah, and the Red Dogs trying to hold Utah in the 5, inside the 5 for the 2nd time in this game. Smith with a tandem backfield. Here's the handoff to Bacon. This time he is in. Bacon gets off the right side. He had the tandem blocking in front of him. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's to the right, but it's in. And it's a 7. Red Dogs have an open date now. They're 21-14, if I recall. Here's the kickoff by Utah to Black Hills. It was 21-14 Billings at halftime over Sioux Falls. Here's the kick. It's Squibb, takes a high bounce, taken by Scott, but it goes against the wall, so it'll come out. Of 1 by Coy Bacon. Here's the motion. Back to pass, Terrence Bryant gets it away. It was intended for Scott. Boy, it was being covered heavily from behind by Bart Amundsen out of the game for Black Hills. Here's Bryant on the call. 2nd and 10, Red Dogs from their own 5-yard line. Double motion on the left. Here's the pop, and reaching behind him to catch it is Mo Patton, and Mo gets it at the 9-yard line, is into the wall right there. He had to go back. Ryan Speed goes to the right, Patton to the left. Jermaine Brooks is deep right. Scott in motion to the left. And now they're all out. Here's the long bomb for Patton. He's got it on the 10. He's down 5-yard line. Mo Patton with a great catch, a diving catch of the long bomb by Terrence Bryant. Mo Patton, first and goal at the 9-yard line. Here's Bryant on the call. Bryant looking to the right, now to the left, gets the pop over to the left on the screen to Mo Scott, to Mike Scott. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Mike Scott. Selequini. Spolsky's snap. Here's the hold of Speed. The kick is up and no good. Went off to the left. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Defense was in the neutral zone. I'll add a couple of points to the board in the event of a future miss, I guess. Here's the call by Bryant. He turns, he gives. Here's Patton, or Scott rather, off the right side, and Scott is close behind the block of Gershevsky, which of course is imaginary. And again, they were lined up in the neutral zone. But he picks it up and takes it in. Oh, good recovery, Terrence Bryant. Well, it wasn't that they didn't trust Selequini. It was the fact they were a lot closer to the end zone and decided to try to run it in. A yard and a half closer and decided to try to go for 2. Here's the kick. It hits off the speaker, I think. I don't think they hit the scoreboard. Flag down on that one. Personal foul on Utah. Bart Amundsen of the return team ready to go. 15-7, Red Dogs by 8. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Smith back to pass. Long one, and it is good double coverage by the Dogs. Shedrick got a hand on that football. It was intended for Emmett White in the end. Kind of a slow pace here tonight. Here comes Doug Smith, the quarterback of the Utah Warriors, bringing his team out. 2nd and 10. And the handoff to Bacon takes it out to the 20-yard line. Gets about 4, maybe 5 on the play. They're calling it the 21-yard line. Doug Smith with 2 in motion to the left. Gives to Bacon, and he nearly fumbles the ball. In fact, the Red Dogs think they have it. I guess he did fumble it. There's a scramble on the field, on the ground. It's out of there with it is Willie Steven, and I believe the Red Dogs are going to get this football, but we still haven't gotten the official ruling. Quarter, and Garces will try from the 15, about a 45-yard attempt. The kick is up and off to the left, no good. The Red Dogs will get the football. So 13 from the 11th of June, but instead that'll be Sioux City on the 12th. And then Sioux City will come here on the 19th. And then Friday the 25th of June, they'll wrap it up in Casper. Here's Bryant on the call, 1st and 10 from his 5-yard line. 2 to the right, 1 through the slot on the left. Here's the long one to the right. Oh, Jermaine Brooks is interfered with big time by Trevor Bell, and the Red Dogs will have a first down. Here's Bryant with Scott behind him. Patton to the right. Speed slotted. Brooks deep on the left. And oh, something happened on the snap. Ball gets loose. Bryant is put down. Allred was on top of him after the whistle. He wants a personal foul called. They don't get one. Now we're going to get a flag on the Red Dogs because they argued too hard. The Red Dogs heads get to him again like they did last week late in that game with Wyoming, and we're going to get a personal foul called on the Red Dogs, and this is severe. What a terrible penalty and a dumb penalty. Even though they may have been attacked and the officials didn't see it, didn't blow the whistle, too much complaining, and I think they might have got a piece of one of the officials by accident. Well, that's going to be a flag every time. Well, they're marking off against. No, they were marking the wrong way. There are 2 fouls. They did call one on Utah. No, offside in the defense. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Terrence Bryant was called after an offside on the defense. So it's still going to be a first down for the Red Dogs from their own 17-yard line. 1st and 19. Back to pass is Terrence Bryant. Rolling to the right. Gets a good block. Gets the pass away. Completes the Patton of the 25. He's pushed down, though, by Jason Potter. Good block that time by Lucian Scott on 22. They lead Utah 15-7. Scott behind Bryant. 3 to the left. Brooks and Speed deep. Patton up at the line. Brooks and Speed in motion. Back to pass. Bryant looking left all the way. Goes to Germain. And it's going to be short for him at the 20. He might have been able to pick it up, but he had to come back for it. 17 by Omaha last week. That's their lowest point total in a couple of years. So far, the Dogs have held them to 7 here. Here's Bryant on the call. Back to pass on the 3rd down and 11. Long one away for Speedy. Oh, it's incomplete. Boy, the defender did a good job that time. Getting in there on it. The no-no anytime. Here's the field goal attempt by Selaquini from the 15. It is a 45-yard attempt, going to be way off to the left. It's a line drive into the wheelchair section over there, so hopefully somebody got it swooping in. Back to pass is Smith. He completes it up to the receiver from Northern State, Cody Jamison, out to the 20. We should be getting a score update from that Sioux Falls Billings game here in a little bit, although it might barely be out of halftime there, I just realized. Here's the play, and the running back gets away from a tackler, Emmett White, and Emmett is brought down as he comes across to the 25 from midfield. 15-7 Red Dogs, 9:32 to go in the first half. In the game for quarterbacking, Smith is 3 for 8, 44 yards. For the Dogs, Bryant is 7 for 9, 84 and 2 touchdowns. Here's the completion, and getting away from the tackler is Omar Bacon, and he gets down inside the 20-yard line. Should be pretty well into the 3rd quarter by now. 8:44 to go in the 2nd quarter here. Utah has the first down at the 19 of the Red Dogs. 15-7, Red Dogs lead the game. 2 through the slot in motion, back to pass Smith. He completes it. Coming back after the ball is Cody Jamison, and then Jamison takes it down to the 15 where he stopped. Down to the 8-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 15-7 lead for the Red Dogs. Mike Rigel is wide to the right. Not too wide, though. Trips in motion to the right. Here's the pitch out to Bacon. The halfback pass is broken up by the Red Dogs. A nice play by Leon Weathersby right below us. Off to go in the 2nd. That was right below us. Doug Smith on the call, 2 to the left in motion. Now 3 in motion. Same play, only to the left. Pass complete to Bacon at the 10. Bacon gets it to the 5. He's into the wall just shy of the 5-yard line, and the player who got him in there is shaken. And now Smith brings him out. 2 to the right, 3 to the right in motion again. Here's the pop to Bacon. Well, he wasn't ready. It was behind him and overthrown and into the crowd. Right into the owner's box over here. For that, I wonder if is there an operation for that point? Anyway, lobotomy. Anyway, here's the trips to the right again in motion, and back to pass Smith going to the right. Pops to Bacon. They forgot about him, and he used Bacon as a 3rd choice and hit him on the 2, and Bacon takes it into the end zone. And now Jim Phillips is warning Shedrick Harris. Now they're going to go for 2 to try to tie it up. Smith on the call. Here's the pitch out, and trying to get around the left side is Emmett White, and does he or doesn't he? We're Still waiting. It was pretty close down at the goal line. I can't see because we got people standing. This is my blind spot, so. He got it. Our friend Christy, the ball girl. Rocky, I have that on tape, and I'll be sending it to you as soon as I can get enough money for the postage. So I want to make sure it's heavily insured. Here's the squib kick. It's going to be grabbed at the 17-yard line by Weathersby. Out to the 25-yard line. Oh, they're double teaming. They're triple teaming. No, they're trying to help him. That's what it was. It wasn't a triple team. It was his teammate, Brian Gaines, coming over to try to split to the right. Patton deep on the left. Got the running back. And Brooks wide right deep. Here's the motion. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass Bryant. Quick over the middle. Incomplete for Scott. Had a turn back just a little bit, and it pops away. Jermaine Brooks wide to the right on the line. Speed deep on the right. Scott and Patton both deep on the left. Here's the pass to the corner. They want Patton interfered with again. He was ripped apart. No flag. They didn't see it. He went man away. He missed that one. 2 fouls. Offside. Defense. That's interference. They accept the interference call. At the 10, where it's 1st and goal for the Red Dogs to the right and Patton to the left. Here's Speed and Brooks in motion. Here's the fake to Scott. Back to pass Bryant. Goes to the right. Ooh, it's tipped away as Speedy got in there, but coming across to defend it very nicely was the Utah Warrior defensive back. Brooks to the right, Speed slotted right, Patton to the left, Scott behind the quarterback, Bryant. Here's Bryant back to pass, gets it away and completes it, but a short one down to about the 6 to Speed. Goal for the Red Dogs at the 5-yard line. Here's the call. 2 left, 2 right in motion. Bryant going to roll to the left. He passes the ball. It is broken up. Boy, they just don't give you that. Patton is there, but coming across again in that secondary to make the knockaway. But he chooses, this quarterback love to pass in that situation, and oftentimes it doesn't go anywhere. And now Utah wants the timeout with 2:19 to go in the second quarter. 15-15 tie. Here are the Red Dogs with a 4th and goal already at the 5-yard line. Terrence Bryant on the call. Scott behind him. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's Terrence faking the handoff, rolling to the left, looking to pass, goes over the middle, and completes it to Jermaine Brooks for the touchdown. Red Dogs. Here's the snap to Speed. Here's the kick. It is up and good. Red Dogs 22, Utah 15. 2-minute warning. 6.
MP3 technology in order to listen to programs.
The 4th quarter of their game in Sioux Falls. Here it's 22-15. Red Dogs leading Utah. 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Red Dogs kick off after the touchdown. Is taken 1 yard deep in the end zone by Cody Jamison. Oh, look at him come back. He's scatting. He's down to the 20, down to the 15. Cody Jamison. Nice return for the Northern State product. Next week we have the weekend off. 36. Jermaine Brooks 2 for 17. Mike Scott 2 for 15. Ryan Speed 1 for 16. Here's the Utah pass to White on a flare to the right. He gets inside the 15 and works his way down to the 10-yard line on the flare pass from Smith to the 5. 1:24 before halftime. Red Dogs lead 22-17, trying to keep Utah out of the end zone. Here's the handoff to Bacon, and Bacon wrestles his way down to the 7. He's closed in on there. They have to go just inside. Or they just have to go to the 6 is all, so it's less than a yard. Here's Smith on the call. Here's the give. No, the fake to Bacon. Smith keeps it. He's going to go to the end zone. Touchdown, Smith. In the far corner. Quarterback, Doug Smith. Now he's still got the ball being chased. Going to run to the right. They're going to go. They should have got him, but they didn't. And Smith gets in for 2. Oh, Wright couldn't catch him. Wright was coming over there. He eluded Wright. They were really suckered in. Actually, they lead of the ball game. Squib kick. Picked up on the 13-yard line by the Red Dogs, Roberson. And Roberson down inside the 20 to about the 19 where he goes down last week against Omaha, only 17 when they were beaten 27-17. Here's Bryant on the call. Scott behind him. Brooks and Speed deep left. Patton wide right. Here is the pop to Brooks. Brooks at the 20. Brooks twisting to the 15. Brooks to the 10. Brooks into the wall at the 8-yard line. They won't let him alone down there. But it's going to be a first down for the Red Dogs. First and goal with Dogs. Brady's over the ball at center. To his left, Volsky. To his right, Brayboy. Scott, the running back. Patton wide right. Brooks and Speed to the left. Now 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Bryant back to pass. Pops it left. Oh, incomplete. He wanted Speed on the 5, but Speed couldn't gather it in. He was really tightly defended from behind. But Idaho State, the Kansas player, Tafoya, Hawaii player, Nikolai. No, Tafoya is Hawaii. All Reds from Kansas. Here's the pop to the left. It's incomplete, and I think Jermaine Brooks is saying he was held up. He says that Colby Knight had a hold of his jersey, but there's no time. Speed goes to the left, so does Brooks. Patton to the right. Scott behind Bryant. Scott goes in motion. Here's Bryant dropping back. Being chased. Rolls to the left side. He is looking to the right. Can't find anybody. Now he tosses the ball away, and 2 flags are down in the Red Dog backfield. He merely tossed that ball over. He's got good position right in the middle. This should be a chip shot. Here's the kick. It is. It is. Good. And the Red Dogs take the lead 25, but this one's going to go back and forth. Oh, the Red Dog kickoff. Here it is. Swift will be taken on the 21 of Utah by Colby Knight, and he merely gets it back to the 25 where he's put down. Goes directly under the scoreboard now on the 25-yard line. We need some noise. They're getting a little. Here's Smith sending 3 to the right again. Smith back to pass. Good rush put on, but he completes it. He does complete it. A nice completion down to the 17-yard line on the completion to Mike Rigel. His second catch of the game, and he gets it down touchdown. He's only appeared in the 1 ball game. And back, 2nd and 2 on the 17 of the Red Dogs. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Fumble! But it's recovered by the new quarterback, who is Cooper. But they do lose it down. It's going to be a field goal attempt by Garces. He'll try it from the 25. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Would give Utah the lead. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is a nice one by Garces. He drives it high between the uprights, and at halftime the score will be Utah. Week in the National Indoor Football League coming up on KO. Gives the Red Dogs the lead at 25-23, and then Garces 35-yard field goal at the gun gives Utah 26-25. Here's the Red Dog return for the second half, and it's by Scott, who takes it on the 1, brings it out to about the 10 or the 11-yard line. Here come the Red Dogs from the 12, actually. Terrence Bryant under center. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass it. Hits Jermaine Brooks at the 13, out to the 18 to the 19-yard line. Goes Jermaine Brooks into the wall at the 19-yard line, the 20. But we don't get a good view of the marker from this angle. 3 to the right in motion. Here's the pop to the right to Mo Patton. Down on the 23-yard line, but that would be near the line to game, and I think still a little bit shy. Here come the Red Dogs from their own 23-yard line with a 1st and 10, trailing by 1. Bryant back to pass, pops it to the left to Jermaine Brooks, but he can't get out of trouble at the 20. Going to be a loss on the play. It was the safety valve left to Brooks. Actually, only 1 rushing play in this game. But Terrence has averaged 10 yards of completion. Here's Bryant on the call from the 20. Zone. And off goes to Scott. There's the rushing play. 25 down to the 22 of Utah. That's not a first down. It's still about 4, maybe 5 yards shy. 6. They have to go to the 16. Terrence Bryant on the call again. 3 to the right in motion. Terrence looking. Now going to run the ball to the 15 and down to the 12-yard line. It's always a little exciting when Terrence decides to run the ball. Wolski to his right is Adrian Brayboy. Bryant takes the snap from Frady's long count. 3 to the left. He pops it to his running back, Scott, who eludes the tackler at the 10, gets it to the 5, and inside the 5 to the 3-yard line goes Mike Scott. First and goal, Red Dogs. Brooks to the right. 2 running backs, tandem backfield. Speed is a fullback. Scott is a tailback. Back to passes. Bryant pops it in. Touchdown, Red Dogs. Mo Patton brings it in. Now the extra point attempt. The Red Dogs up by 5. Will go for 2. Here's the call. Bryant under center. Turns to the left. Passes it for 2. Mo Patton again. And the Red Dogs lead by 7.
Heating, air conditioning, or indoor air quality, there are so many things they can do. Call Tessiers and see what they can do for you.
Break for Utah. They get the ball at the 25-yard line. Completes it to Bacon on the 20. It's about 5 on the play as Bacon is stopped for the Red Dogs by Corey Robeck. Cooper on the call. Cooper back, quick pop left side, completes it to the 10-yard line to Emmett White. And boy, Cooper's got a pretty good pop there to this game this season for Utah. They're getting his shot here with the injury to starter Doug Smith. Cooper's call. He drops the ball. Red Dogs get the ball. Red Dogs get the ball at the 12-yard line. And that was Ronick on top of it. That chatter you hear is the team. They're right below us. Not the offense. They're on the field. Terrence Bryant on the call. 1st and 10. Red Dogs from their 12-yard line. Back to passes Bryant. Flag down at the paw. He gets it away for Pat and incomplete. And he was held against the boards by Trevor Bell. And if that isn't interference, nothing is. But I think offside on the defense. Allard. Terrence Bryant on the call. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Bryant back, looks over the middle, pops it to Scott, complete 20, 25. Scott in the wall at the 25-yard line. Stopped there by Trevor Bell. Jermaine Brooks goes wide to the right, Patton wide to the left. Patton is deep. Speed lined up, offset at fullback. Will be a blocking back. No, yes, for Scott. Scott takes it down to the 19-yard line. Well, it'll be 2nd down, a little more than 4. Ball's just about on the 19. In fact, I think the nose of it is. Bryant on the call, back to pass, looking to the right. Gets the pass away. Oh, nobody there but Brayboy. Oh, man, that was a terrible play. Brooks and Speed were going deep. Bryant threw it into the flat at almost the 19. Where it'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd and 5 Red Dogs. The 19, they have to go to the 15, so it's 3rd and less than 5. Bryant again with that offset eye. And now here is the give to Scott, trying to get around the left side. He gets away from a tackler down to the 15. He's got the 1st down, I believe. He got away beautifully from Bart Amundson. Gets it near the 15. In fact, the line to gain marker is not handled by Persons. And now they are going to bring the chains out. There's not room for him on that field. Can't stretch it. I think there's a twist. Oh my goodness, it's short. I can't believe it's short. So it means nothing where the marker's set. But it's less than 1. Terrence Bryant on the call. Brady's over the ball at center. Bryant dives forward. This is going to be tough. Come on, officials, get in there and spot the ball. It's a 1st down. 1st down. First down, Red Dogs, the 14 of the Utah Warriors. Here's the pop to the right to Speed. Takes it in, gets stopped in the 13 or the 12. Chains again. Here's Bryant on the call. Offset high again. Give to Scott off the right side, but he can't get anywhere because in to get him is Jeff Main, defensive lineman, 6'3". Speed and Brooks to the left, Patton to the right. Bryant back, rolling left, gets the pass away, completes it to the 9 to Speed, who came back in for it on the comebacker. He is brought down by Jeff Main, 8 of Utah. Here come the Red Dogs. Brooks to the right, Speed slotted to the right. Patton to the left. Scott, the running back, behind Bryant. Here's the motion. Here's the call. Bryant rolling left. Pitches it over to Scott. He's nailed at the 12. That was one of the most horrible play calls I've ever seen. Red Dogs recovered, couldn't capitalize. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. They move in a hurry. Cooper is back, looking to pass. He gets it down the field to White. Flag down. White catches it on the 20-yard line or the 9. The offense in the neutral zone. 3-yard penalty. Cooper dropping back, looking, gets it over the middle. Good protection, completes it to the 20-yard line. His own Rigel. Rigel takes it to the 25, where Roberson puts him down, and Utah with the first down of their own 24-yard line. Cooper sends him in a hurry. He drops the ball again. Now he gets taken down by Ronick. Ronick brings him down to the 17-yard line. KOTA Rapid City, and a special hello to our internet listeners at KOTAradio.rapidnet.com. Here's Cooper back to pass, pops it to the right. It's batted down by the Red Dogs. Willie Stevens, incomplete and batted down. Here comes Cooper, bringing Utah out. Cooper sets his motion. Back to pass. Oh, what a great rush by Ronick. Intercepted by the Red Dogs by Roberson. Roberson down to the 10-yard line. Roberson after a great rush by Ronick, who was blitzing like a fool. And the stop is final. Wide to the right, Brooks. Deep left, Patton. Slotted to the right is Speed. Scott, the running back. Here's the call. Back to pass. Back to pass, Bryant. Going to have to run out of trouble. He's brought down on the 15-yard line. Good stop by Bart Amundsen, the linebacker from Southern Utah.
To you by Black Hills Federal Credit Union.
And Omar Bacon has rushed 9 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown. Doug Smith, 2 carries, 13 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving wise in the game, Jermaine Brooks, 6 for 40 to lead the Dogs, along with Mario Patton, 5 for 47. And here are the Red Dogs with Terrence Bryant trying to get out of trouble around the left side, getting it inside the 10-yard line. And third down 7. Bryant on the call. Scott behind him, and 3 to the right this time. Patton, Speed, Brooks. Here's Bryant back to pass, looking right now. He's got a man, but he didn't see him. He passes it to Scott at the 10, and he's down on the 8-yard line. He had Brooks wide open down there along the back of the end zone, but of course, the way things are, you're never really wide open in this league. Salaquini. Here's the snap, here's the kick. It is good! And a field goal for the Red Dogs. They lead by 10. Salaquini in the score. 169 yards and 41 plays. Deep for the Utah Warriors is Emmett White. Here's Salaquini's kick. It squibs at the 15 and bounces out of bounds. So Utah gets good position. Red Dogs 2-7. Red Dogs will try to come within a half game of Wyoming. Red Dogs' goal now, though, of course, is to finish at 500, and they have 5 games left. So 5 wins, and they finish at 500 with a very outside against Sioux Falls. Right now, they lead 36-26 over Utah, 13-22 to go. And here's Utah with Cooper at quarterback, and the handoff to Bacon, trying to get around the left side, out to about the 16 for a couple of yards. Here's Cooper back, looking to the right, passes complete to the 21-yard line. A nice completion by Mike Rigel, to Mike Rigel, and a nice stop by Shedrick Harris. 1, Utah. 36-26 Red Dogs. 12 to go in the game. Cooper on the call. Back to pass. Being rushed by Roberson. Gets it away and completes it to Rigel at the 25 and down to the Red Dog 20 for a first down. Over the ball at center is Mr. Huge, John Watson. 6'6", 365. Cooper under him. 2 to the left in motion. Cooper gives it off to Bacon. Bacon sidesteps to the right, gets to the 15, stops. And 5. His second down and 5. At the 15 of the Red Dogs. Red Dogs of Harris with Scott, Lucian Scott, and Steven on the front line. Linebacker Ronick. Here's the pitch out to the running back. He's going to be brought down for a loss. No, he's going to pass the ball. He does. That was Smith passing the ball. White, passing the ball. And he completes it to Bacon. And White was in all kinds of trouble on the... And so it is third down, about 9, really, as Cooper brings him out. Strong left. Sends 4 to the left. Cooper back to pass. Gets it away. It is incomplete in the end zone. Intended for Emmett White. Roughing the passer. Goal for Utah. Red Dogs lead by 10, 36-26. 9:48 to go. Here's the pop to the right side for Rochelle, and he tries to gather it in one hand. He does. He's against the wall with Shedrick Harris and Corey Roberson, but they call it complete. Working from the 6 of the Red Dogs now. Harris got Steven across the line. Ronick, the linebacker. Shedrick. Roberson. Right. And Weathersby deep. And here's the play to the left. And they think they got it in. Let's see if they did. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It is good. And Utah is within 3 with 8:46 to go. Black Hills, the Storm winners tonight over Billings, 30-21 to south. We're above the northeast corner of the field, above the Red Dogs bench. Here's the kickoff by Garces. He's been squibbing him. This time he goes straight away. End over end kick going to be taken on the goal line by Scott. Out to the 10, up the right side to the 15, to the 16, maybe the 17-yard line where he's brought down. The stop being made by Scott Peary. Brooks with 2 touchdown receptions. Mario Patton with 1. Mike Scott with 1. Here come the Dogs from their own 15-yard line. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Bryant back, gets it away, and the long one for Scott. Oh, he's tightly covered down there by D. McCormick, and it falls a little bit short inside the 5-yard line. Down on the field right below us. Bryant has 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Scott, the running back. Here's the motion set. Back to pass Bryant over the middle on the crossing pattern to Patton at the 24, complete. Patton is stopped by Rigel, but that should be a first down. Let's see, it is. No, it's going to be third. Gershesky is in wide right. Gershesky in the slot right. Brooks deep with him over there. Scott, the running back, speed to the left. Bryant sets him in motion. Back to pass, pops to the right to Brooks at the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Still on his feet inside the 10-yard line, down at about the 7-yard line goes Brooks. Jermaine Brooks of Fresno State controlled the possession clock here in the second half. Gershesky's the fullback now. Scott the tailback. Bryant the call. Give to Scott around the right side. Scott heads to the corner. Nope. Gets a couple. To a tailback. Brooks splits to the right, speed to the left. Bryant takes it, gives it to Scott off the right side through the opening, gets down to about the 1, tries to wrestle his way a little further. Not exactly a power back, but he does get to the 1-yard line before he's brought down. Here's Brooks kind of limping out to the right side. Gruszewski at full, Scott at tail, Speed to the left, and I set, folks. It's an 8-man I set. Speed in motion. Here's the give. Scott, left side. Below. Plenty of room. Touchdown, Red Dogs! Mike Scott, 4 yards out. Takes it in. Here's the snap, here's the kick, it is up, it is good! Time out on the field. 5:04 to go in the game. Black Hills Red Dogs, 43.
For another MP3 layered streaming capable.
Or I guess you could say a 1.5 possession game. Here's the swift kick, knocked down, and going to be battle for it. The Red Dogs may have this ball. The Utah team knocked it down. The Red Dogs battled a fall on it. It went the necessary yardage. Now we got a fight breaking out. They're going to call a flag. Got a fight breaking out. A Utah guy threw a Red Dog guy down. Flags are being thrown here, and I don't know if the Red Dogs were on top of that ball or not, because when the fight broke out, everybody dispersed. Utah recovered. Personal foul, Utah. Personal foul, Black Hills. They offset. Boy, there's the lead by 10. 5 minutes to go. 43-33. Utah gets it at the 15 of the Red Dogs, I should say. Here's Cooper back to pass. He pops it. He's got wide open. Omar Bacon. Wide open here in the corner of the end zone, I think. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It is good. 4:37 to go in the game. Red Dogs lead is sliced to 3. Penalties. 4:37 to go. Here's Garcia approaching. Here's the kick. High kick. Coming down to Scott at the goal line, to the 5, to the 10, and he's down on the 12-yard line, and a flag down because we had an incident between Gruszewski for holding, and the Black Hills Red Dogs will try at their center. Bryant, the quarterback, 2 to the right, Speed and Patton. Gruszewski is lined up at tailback and Scott at fullback. Now Speed comes left. Now they all go in motion to the right except for Scott. Here's the pass to Speed. He's brought down to the 7-yard line, into the wall over there by Jason Potter. Speed to the right. Gruszewski to the right. Scott, the running back. Patton back here deep right below us. Here's Bryant on the call. Now Gruszewski lines up next to Scott, and they both go in motion for the slot on the right. Back to pass is Bryant over the middle. It is caught by Mo Patton at the 15-yard line. That may be shy of the first, but I don't know. The lining. Gruszewski is to the right. Weathersby deep left. Scott deep back. Speed slotted right, deep. Bryant sets him. Here we go. Hand off to Scott, left side. 15, 17, 18 brought down. And the stop is made by number 56, Phil. It will be, so it'll set the Dogs back to their 10, or 10 and a half. 3:07 to go. They lead 43-40. Now they'll have a 1st and 16. Anxious to keep this possession going or to score. Speed is deep on the left. Gruszewski split on the left. Scott deep back. And wide to the right is Weathersby. And now here's the pass to Scott. Scott has his helmet ripped off. He gets up to the 16-yard line. Picks up some yardage, but still shy of the first down by about 9. And Potter. And the Red Dogs come out with 3 to the right. Speed, Gruszewski, and Brooks. Scott, the running back, behind Bryant. 2nd and 10. Here's the motion. Bryant nearly bobbles the ball, juggles it, gets the pass away to Brooks, complete at the 22, down to up to the 23-yard line. Still a couple of yards shy of the first down. We're going to have a 3rd and 2 coming up. See if we crack the 2,000 mark again tonight. Dogs are third down and about 3 from their own 22. Bryant under center. Sends the motion 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Bryant back to pass over the middle. Nobody down there. Absolutely nobody down there. Scott was headed to the right. Patton was headed to the left. Nobody was headed to the middle. Be a tough attempt. Of 44. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 3 from their own 22. Now Terrence calls timeout. Now I bet you we see the kicking team come out. Well, they got Speed, Gershevsky to the left, Scott the back, and Patton to the right. Bryant back to pass, looking to the right, rolling to the right, going to run the ball. Now he passes to Patton. Oh, Patton's wide open. Does he hang on to the 5? He does hang on to the 5-yard line. Oh, he juggled the ball. He was off balance, but there was no defender there. And he hangs on to it. Mo Patton, 1st and goal, Red Dogs. Didn't need the help. Here are the Red Dogs with Bryant under center out of an eye. Here's the give to Scott off the right side, and it's going to be close. He's pushed back at about the 2. He had Gershevsky in front of him, but he went a little bit to the right of him. And they get in on at the 3-yard line of Utah. Bryant has the tandem eye. Speed, the wingback, in motion. Gershevsky, the full. Tailback Scott takes the handoff. Scott going to be put down on the 3 or the 4. There was a bit of a mishandlement on the handoff. They had a reach out for Scott. He barely got the ball in, and he goes to the receiver. They set the motion. And now a bad snap or something happens. The ball gets away. Flag goes down. Flag goes down. They don't get the snap away, and I think Utah was maybe in too soon. Utah. Ball goes down inside the 2 to the 1.5. And it's 3rd and goal. Now Gershevsky splits out to the right. Here's the give. Fake to Scott. Back to pass Bryant. It's 6-point Gershevsky! Gershevsky takes it in. Touchdown, Red Dogs! Gershevsky went out of the fullback spot. Speed holding. Here's the kick. It is up. Blocked. It's blocked. And Utah with the ball on the return. Out to the 10. Out to the 20-yard line. It's blocked. Here's the kick. They go deep. Taken deep in the end zone by Emmett White. He's up across the middle to the 15 to the 18, hit hard down to the 20-yard line. Stopped for the Red Dogs by Corey Roberson with 120. Here they are at their own 19, being quarterbacked by Cole Cooper, who came on late in the 2nd quarter when starter Doug Smith was injured. Back to pass is Cooper. Cooper pops it over the middle and completes it to Emmett White at the 25 to the 24-yard line. He's dropped right there by Antoine Harris, who's had a nice game back for the Red Dogs. Right tip by Antoine Harris and nearly picked off by Cedric Harris. Antoine tipped the ball. 58.4 seconds to go. 3rd straight home win. Cole Cooper, the quarterback. Here's the play. Cole Cooper is back. He's tipped again by Antoine Harris. Antoine gets a piece of it again. Boy, another play like that, he's liable to get an interception. Crowd on their feet, making a lot of noise for 1,800. Cooper on the call, dropping back, looking left, gets it away, completes it to White. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, White pokes it in. Nice play by White, a great effort. So Utah scores with 48.6 to go. Here's the snap, here's the kick, it is good. 48.6 seconds to go. 47, yeah, 47. It's not on the board yet. It's a 10. And Garcia's kicking from the goal line. Here we go. The kick is end over end. Red Dogs touch it. Look out. Utah after it. They could get it. It's loose. And it's recovered by the Red Dogs back at their own 5-yard line. Oh, was that close? My gosh, was that close? close. And Ryan Speed saves the day at his own 5-yard line because the ball was touched by the Red Dogs, and Cody Waite was chasing after it for Utah and nearly got it down at the 10. Brings his dogs out here. 1st and 10 from their own 5 with a 2-point lead, 49-47. Believe me, that was very close to working. Ryan Neal.